This is the audiobook of Breathe, Volume 1 by Brittany Simone Silver. Breathe. Lessons, affirmations, and reflections to get through this thing called life. Volume 1, Brittany Simone Silver. Copyright, Brittany Simone Silver. All rights reserved. No part of this book may be reproduced, stored in a retrieval system, or transmitted by any means without the written permission of the author. Acknowledgements. I would like to acknowledge God for the gift and passion to write. All blessings are truly due to you. I am thankful to every person and experience that has influenced my writing. I am forever grateful for everyone who has supported and believed in me and continue to do so. Last but not least, I give thanks to all those who play a role in the creation, evolution, and support of this thing called life. Dedication. This book is dedicated to those who sometimes need a reminder to just breathe. Message from the author. I would be the first to tell others that I am far from perfect. My life has been filled with failures and victories, highs and lows, as well as ups and downs. Through my journey, I have gained much experience, knowledge, and wisdom concerning this thing called life. Much of what I have learned has challenged me to change, grow, and expand. Breathe is filled with lessons, affirmations, and reflections that I have gathered thus far. My hope is that the reader may apply my words to their life and be strengthened and edified. Always remember to walk in purpose, walk in love, and just breathe. Sometimes we think we know the story, but we barely understand the synopsis. Ask more, assume less. When you are true to yourself and tell it like it is, people have no choice but to respect your authenticity. A heart that is joyful does good as a cure. After you've reached bottom, humility ensues. The ultimate mark of freedom is peace in the midst of chaos. I have to learn how to be the right kind of selfish, the kind that puts myself first and takes care of me always. Break convention with conviction. Sometimes it's going to bother you, but never let it get the best of you. When your life is fulfilled, it is easy to love others despite their flaws. Somewhere, there is someone waiting to love me the way I want to be loved. Somewhere, there is someone waiting to love me the way I need to be loved. Somewhere, there is someone waiting to fill up on all my love. Somewhere. The loneliness of choice is far better than the loneliness of rejection. Love is the fruit that sustains us. Love is the air of life. Love is the truth of existence. Busy your mind with knowledge, and you'll have no time to ponder negativity. There are many ways to fight a battle. Some people only know one. I'm just living this thing called life. I look upon chaos not with fear, but with compassion. You cannot find the promised land while looking through a window of doubt. I'd rather die an honest mess than a beautiful lie. I'm engaged with myself and God. Think light, speak life. Stop counting imperfections, count blessings instead. For what is life without love? Honesty is a very charming and admirable virtue, but few are courageous enough to possess it. The key is transparency and open communication, always. No shade, because this light is too bright. Simplicity, one of life's greatest treasures. You can't change the past, but you can correct the error of your ways. Sometimes our most epic failures lead to our greatest success. Embrace your struggle and rise. Although it pains you, press on. Even queens and kings fall sometimes. If you aren't satisfied with yourself, don't seek artificial remedies. Instead, I challenge you to embrace your natural design and strive to organically achieve the best version of you. I thank God for all the rejections, mistakes, and challenges which have placed me on this precise path in my life. When you experience rejection, do not wallow in self doubt. Instead, find out how to be better. It is nearly impossible to agree with every way or action of an individual. So rather than focusing on the negative, hone in on their positive attributes. Don't make the mistake of missing out on a blessing just because your ego's in the way. There comes a time when you have to say enough is enough. Declare that you will not succumb to the nonsense. You are better than that. If something is going to exist, it needs to exist in its wholeness. Tip well, even if it's verbal. Let's inspire each other. Let's love one another. Let's shine. Music is therapy and wonderful for the soul. I am of God. I belong to Him. Focus on the light of the present rather than the darkness of the past. Your brethren don't always look like you. They are revealed in the reflection of their heart. The world can be a mess, sprinkled with morbidity. That's why it is imperative to surround yourself with people who constantly deliver the good news. Sleep is sedated bliss. Resist the itch. Let's not put so much emphasis on the cost or value of a gift, rather on the thought behind it and where we have use for it in our lives. Motivation is the gift that keeps giving. Pass some along today. Art has much to do with an individual's truth, revealing your truth, living in your truth, and sharing your truth. Keep family and God close at all times. Priceless are your deepest thoughts. Set your own standard of beauty. There's a time for action and a time for reaction. Our times greatly reflect the need for both. It's the heart, mind, and soul of a man that captures me indefinitely. Change the narrative of your life and reclaim what's yours. A supreme challenge within the human race is the ability to see value in everyone. You don't always know what you think you know. Drink water and love. Know your power. Work is required for results in all things. Being a good communicator will get you far in life. They say common sense is not common. My aim is to change that. See beyond the surface. See me beyond my flesh. See me deep. A man's job stability can greatly predict the stability of his love life. I believe that there is an individual in each family who plays the role of a savior. You know, the one who brings everyone together, the one who is so in tune with the family needs, the one who pushes for greatness. Even the smallest acts of kindness restore my faith in humanity. There is a need for us to acknowledge and love our beauty, regardless of the definitions and standards that society sets. There is a need for us to admire and aspire to the strength and endurance that our ancestors before us possessed. Spread the message that it is okay to be unique and reject conformity to certain situations. The truth is this: all you really need is plenty of water, a healthy diet, a consistent exercise routine, and commitment. Spread the message that it is okay to love yourself, work hard for results, and to withstand delayed gratification. It is okay to naturally achieve the best version of you. If you are shown better but refuse to do better, whose fault is that? He who guides is one that leads. Love until it hurts, then love some more. Love strengthens the heart. Life in love is a risk. And if we dare, we take that chance. The truth is that we all have faults, problems, and flaws. Where we mess up is when we fool ourselves into believing that one wrong is superior to the next. Kiss the hand that feeds you. You have to live to learn, and you have to learn to grow. The truth of one's heart lies within their works. Most people have agendas. What complicates situations is when agendas don't match. The most complicated part of dating is meeting in the middle, finding a common ground. I can say from experience that many relationships fail because of separate interests and values, be it religious beliefs, dietary law, educational and career goals, etc. Don't just tell your story, tell beyond your story. The goal should always be more, love more, travel more, work more, achieve more, learn more, read more, be more. Make your truth big, make it simple, keep living it, and eventually it shapes your life for the better. The fact that you can do something doesn't always mean that you should. Find your balance. I don't shop for brands. I shop for what I like. Fearlessly frugal. Hate encourages separation, and separation encourages hate. When you know who you really are, it doesn't matter what they call you or what they say about you. I don't know if you can see the whole of a person all at once. Maybe you have to look in pieces. Seeing others achieve the impossible reminds me of my infinite abilities. Don't just be a voice, be a presence. Don't be bitter, be better. You may not change the world, but you can make ripples in the waters. I don't really believe in getting even. I believe in karma. Do the right thing in spite of everything. Don't be deterred by the negatives that you face. Be inspired by the positives that surround you. We don't always get it right, but if you live another day, that's another opportunity to try. Lay down a healthy foundation for the start of your day, and the rest will fall in line. The difference between a mistake and a regret is a lesson learned. Be you unapologetically. We are all students in this thing called life, and there is a lesson to be learned every day.